al-Akidi sees it as her patriotic duty to protect the American dream and oust Ilhan Omar from Congress. Joining me now is Minnesota Republican congressional candidate Dalia al-Akidi. Thank you for joining us, Dalia. And Ilhan Omar, very outspoken, I believe very anti-Semitic, I believe that. But she always seems to retain her seat. There's a big Somali following in that district. Tell us your background. Tell us what you'll talk to those people who have put Ilhan Omar back into Congress, I believe twice, if I'm not mistaken. Go ahead.
Thank you, Eric, for having me. I truly believe that we have a golden opportunity this cycle to dismantle Ilhan Omar and her narrative, and move the needle statewise. I've lived long enough here in the district in Minneapolis to understand that there is no one solution and there is no one size fits all. When we look at this district with the diverse population, but regardless of the background of her constituents, which hopefully in 2024 would be my constituents, they want the same thing. And when we talk about this district and we talk about Somalis, the Somalis are just 10% of her constituents. So it's not just about Muslims, and it's not just about Somalis. The majority here are liberals and especially Jewish liberals, and that are left alone today because of Ilhan Omar's narrative. Minnesota has a long streak with independent voters, and that's what I'm planning to reach out with. Our conservative voters here in the districts are left behind. They are very upset about the policies of the progressive leaders like city councils and like Ilhan Omar. My job here is to reach out to everybody. My job here is to disarm the identity politics that Ilhan Omar has been using to divide our district.
May I ask this question, Dalia? Disarm the identity politics. I'm wondering if this would be an opportunity for you to arm yourself with the same identity politics and explain to the Jewish people who you say are prominent in your district that Ilhan Omar represents an anti-Semitism and Joe Biden is trying to somehow straddle both sides. Use it against her and use it to show the Jewish people in the district that maybe it is time for someone different other than a Muslim Somali.
Eric, let me tell you, I didn't. I'm not running because I'm a Muslim. I'm not running because I'm an immigrant. I'm not running because I'm a woman. I'm not running because I come from an Arab origin. I'm running because I'm an American that understands how great America is. This is my opportunity to give back to the country that opened its arms for me. One thing that some people might ask, okay, but you say that you're a Muslim. Yes, I say that because I understand the difference between being a Muslim and being an Islamist. That's why when I say I'm a Muslim, because I want people to understand that I understand.
Dalia, you're a breath of fresh air. I think it's fantastic what you're bringing to that race, and somehow I hope you pull this off. Can you just you're very eloquent in how you describe this. Now, I don't want to know your religious background or ethnicity. What's your background in politics? Is there any? Very quickly, if you don't mind.
Absolutely. I've been a journalist for 35 years. I did all international politics, U.S. foreign policy. I've traveled around the world. I've met with world leaders all over. I've covered war zones. And that's why when I talk about the Hamas atrocities, I've covered Iraq. I've covered Afghanistan. I've covered terrorist attacks all over the world. And I know when I see atrocities and when I see terrorism. I went to Israel 10 days after October 7th, and I went to the kibbutz and I saw what was happening. I've been, let me tell you, I've been accused from pro-Hamas supporters and that I'm against Muslims and I'm against Palestinians. On the contrary, but this country needs to understand that there is no peace with terrorists, period. There is no ceasefire. You cannot negotiate with terrorists.
And that's all they're doing. That's all they seem to want to do is negotiate with the terrorists of Hamas. Dalia Al-Akidi, stay with us. I'd like to follow this. You just think about it. You got a shot here. I hope you bring her down, Dalia. We wish you luck, and we'll stay with you. Thank you so much.
I want everybody to go to daliaforcongress.org to know more about me and to know more about my policies and what I'm planning or trying to do to save the people of the 5th District here in Minneapolis.
I think you're going to make your splash, Dalia. Thank you.